I think it's May 1st, 2022. I'm going to continue on the capture in Pensacola. We know from Molly and from Liz that he had a great deal of eyesight. He would see things happening and understand what was happening immediately. The purse snatching incidents, the little boy that almost drowned, which I find odd. I think that's very odd. But anyway, he caught a radio from his backhand that was just out of the corner of his eyes. Molly expressed it as like a cat or like some kind of animal instinct. He could see things that were happening. His father, his stepfather, was a chef in like a VA hospital. And I'm sure with a family of 7, if they made 30 shish kebabs and there were 5 or 6 left over, they probably allowed him to take that home. If they made too much potato salad, if they made a party and they had popcorn all over for the invalids, say, here's some popcorn, okay, 2 bags of popcorn to the house. So he would bring things home that were left over, obviously, from his years and years and years of being a chef at the VA hospital. It's just a fact. They allow people to eat. At a certain point, let's say you have a cafeteria and you've got pot roast, meatloaf, a ham, sugar ham or whatever, honey roasted ham. At the end of the shift, if it's served afternoon and evening, it's time for it to go. They bag it up and they put it in the dumpster. As you're riding along the highway in 1978, there were 2 things available to you. They had like a little comic strip magazine, and it would say Arthur Treacher's Red Lobster, mile marker 218 on I-10, or that would say stay at the Red Roof Inn, or see the wonderful Okefenokee Forest or whatever. And you look through this magazines, and it would highlight and have a little map, and then it would have different scenic Silver Springs or whatever, and you could look at it. Okay. Now, that's one possibility. Also, just along the highway, there was billboards, home-style cooking. He wanted home-style cooking. The reason I'm speculating on this is he was going behind that, what was it, Oscar Warner's home-style restaurant, because there could be a platter of cornbread that was put in a white bag and thrown in the dumpster. There could have been half a quart of baked beans, coleslaw, a quarter of a honey-roasted ham, different things. So why would he need home-style cooking stuffed in the backseat of his Volkswagen? And he didn't get a chance to do it. But he knew to pull off of the interstate to go to a home-style restaurant that closed at probably 11 or 12. Nobody's left at 2 a.m. He's going to go, reach in the dumpster, grab him a few bags of stuff, and use it on his trip west to San Francisco on I-10, where he originally came from. Everybody ruined his chance for success because he didn't get to finish his Chinese studies. The summer of love, when all the hippies went to California, he went to Florida in a red Volkswagen, which he used from the defense scholarship he had, which is room, board, and tuition. We know we saw him. We know that it was replicated. Now, Mr. Lee saw him, and God bless that. There also happened to be a car lot across the street. He might have also thought, well, I could switch this tag out, maybe get an Alabama tag or a Mississippi tag or a new, tag. Because he knew he was taking a trip. And he knew that trip lasts almost 2 days. And also you might need, like if you get a loaf of bread and peanut butter, that's fine. You can go on. You just eat that for 2 days and you're there. He knew the votes. I think he had some cash. He still had a few dollars of cash. All right, I'm going to let it go at that. It was just something, and this is because I believe he was replicating the trip that he had taken when he was 20 and a half. All right, thank you.